Hello everyone. So today we are going to work on this drawing a rectangle when I click and drag the mouse. So this would be the first step of implementing a rect selection or a box selection so that we can select multiple actors in the level. Right now I can only select one actor here like this, but with this system we will be implementing multiple character selection. So here in the first part of this, I'm gonna focus on how to create a custom HUD using C++ and how to identify this click start position and how to update this rectangle as I move around the mouse while holding my mouse button, and when I release, the box is gone. So I'm doing everything with C++. So here we will be creating a custom HUD using C++ and bind events to started, ongoing, and triggered and end mouse selection actions. So yeah, let's see how to do these things today. And before we get started, let me remind you that you can download the project files of this project and all of the thousands of projects I have done from my Patreon page. I'll leave the link in description below. Once you become a member, you can download anything without any limits, so feel free to check it out. And also here you can watch all other episodes of this series. I have shown everything how I did from scratch here, so you can follow these episodes and watch everything, implement it yourself. And also there is another series that I have done where I worked on a strategy game template, but here everything is done in Blueprint, so if that is what you are interested in, feel free to check it out too. Alright, now let's get back to today's episode. Okay, so this is what we have right now. I can select, but I can select only one character. If I click and drag, nothing happens at the moment. And also we can move, select and give more commands and select houses as well. So the next step is implementing a box select. That means I should be able to drag the mouse like this and draw a rectangle and select the actors, characters, so houses or whatever within that rectangle. Okay, so first thing I need to do is let's go to our player control C++ class. So here, top down player controller. Now here is the C++ parent of our player controller, and here we already have this select function, and also we have this select action. So as I said, the first thing I want to implement is click and drag should draw a rectangle in the HUD. So to do that, first thing is we need to identify the click start position and click end position in the screen. So let's add two more functions. Select start. We should have this input because I'm going to bind this to input action. Select start, and just like this, select on. This will be used to bind into the triggered event of the select action so that we can update the end position of the box as we keep mouse clicked and move around the mouse. And the other thing would be select end. Okay, All right, and also we would need a few variables as well. First thing is vector 2D. Let's call it selection start position, and another vector 2D. Let's call it selection size. This is to calculate the width and height of the rectangle that we are going to draw on the HUD. Okay, now let's implement this. Right. I also added a comment here, actor rect selection, so you know why we are going to need this. Okay. Now let's go here, and before implementing anything, I need to bind this into our select action, which we can do in here within this setup input component. So here we have we bind select function into this trigger complete. Oh, this comment is wrong. Select function to select. Okay. Anyway, let me copy and paste this 3 times because we need to bind the select action to 3 more functions. First thing is started, and on start we need to bind this to select start, and then triggered we need to bind this into select ongoing. This is where we update the rectangle, and then completed select end. Okay, I'm not sure does this override this one. That is, let's see about that. Okay, now here we need to identify the current mouse position. For that we can do it like this: plot x y, no, mouse x, mouse y, and then we can use this get mouse position function, and we need to pass mouse x and mouse y. So this x and y would have the mouse position in a screen space, and select start position, selection start position, we can create like this, initialize like this: mouse x and mouse y. Okay, and just to see this, I'll add this log message as well. Selection started here, selection ongoing here, selection end. So if everything is properly working, we should be able to see when I click, I should see selection started, and until I release mouse, I should see selection ongoing, and then at the end I should see selection end. Okay, so as the selection is ongoing, we need to calculate this again: mouse position, and then selection size, vector 2D. So here mouse x minus selection start position and x plus y minus select and start position dot y. Okay, so here basically we are determining the width and height of the selection that we would need to have. And here right now I don't need to do anything, just leave it like this, and we are binding them here. So let's compile and see if we get those messages, so we can confirm this part is working before proceeding. Okay, compilation done. Play and clear. Click. Okay, selection ongoing. Release. Last thing is selection end. Great. So things are working, and we can still use this function too, even though we might replace it at the end. Okay, now let's go here. So now we need to draw a rectangle that represent the selection. So that should be done in the HUD class, but right now we don't have a HUD, we have this default HUD. So let's go to tools, new class, and add it to down utilities. Let's call it top down HUD. Good. Yeah. It. Okay, compiling. Go back to the code, reload. Here we have top-down HUD C++ and top-down HUD header file. Now, in order to draw the rectangle, selection rectangle on the HUD, we're gonna need a couple of things. First, few variables. So let's start a private section and goal the draw selection rect. So if this is true, I will be drawing the selection rectangle, and effect 2D selection start 2D selection size. Let's call it selection rect. Start selection rect size. So it's more clear. Now we need let's have section 2, and here let's override the DrawHUD function. Sure, void HUD override. Okay. Yeah. So just like we do things in tick, anything that we draw into the HUD, this is the function that you do such things like drawing lines, drawing boxes, whatever you want. Okay, now here let's call super function, and now if draw rect, now if b draw rect, if b draw selection rect is true, then here we need to draw a rectangle. So to do that, we can use draw rect, and we need to give the color f linear color. Well, maybe here let's add a function, sorry, a variable f linear color. selection right save. Oh, I need to give. I want to make it red, so 1F red 1F 0. Why am I not getting the suggestion? What I need to use. Okay, it's fine. Maybe not for. So basically a red color with 0.2 transparency, 0.2 alpha. Okay, now selection rect color. I'll use it here. Oh, wait. This one. And screen X, screen Y, screen W, screen H. So selection rect start dot X. Selection rect start dot Y. Select size dot X would be width. Selection rect size dot Y would be height. All right, now let's compile to check everything. Okay, good. All right, so how do we, all right, now we need another function, maybe two functions to tell the start and the size of the selection rectangle. Yeah, let's what should we call? Void shows the right. We need to pass to D and select start position. And the const f vector 2D and then rect size. Yeah, select start. Use this because to match with these. Okay, and also we would need another one, void hide selection right when we need to make it in remove the selection at the end of selection. Okay, create right. This one basically we need to set below selection rect to false, and here we need to set selection start with in selection rect start and selection size width in selection rect size and below selection rect. Right. All right, now all we need to do is call in this function in here in this select ongoing and hide selection at select end. So to do that we would need a reference to this top down HUD. and we already compiled this, so as the HUD class I can use top-down HUD now. And here let's add another view property using this class type, a top-down HUD. Oh, we should use this convention instead of using raw pointers. Oh, check here. Up, down, HUD. Let's call it top-down. Now here we get a error because we haven't included the header file. So let's forward define it. Class a top-down HUD. Yeah. All good. Yeah. Now we need to initialize top-down HUD, and that I think we should do that in the begin play, but I don't have a begin play, so let's add it here. Okay, clear this. Now here, so and top down HUD. We can do it like this. First we need to do a cast into a top-down HUD, and to this pass get HUD because we are in player controller, in a player controller class, so we have this get HUD function already. Okay, now here select ongoing. If we have a down HUD, then top down HUD. Oh, we didn't get this because we need to include the header file. This. Now we get it. So selection rect, and we need to pass sorry, start position and select and size. That's all. And here at the select end, we need to call again if it is there. But selection right. Alright, save everything. Go here, compile. All is right. Oh, see? Now we can draw the selection rectangle. But I can't still select multiple actors. That's because we haven't implemented that yet, but this is the first step of this. Alright, so thanks for watching. As always, updated project files will be available here in my Patreon page. Link would be in the description below, and let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Next time, let's look into how to actually select multiple characters or objects in the game using this box selection or rect selection. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in another episode. Goodbye.